used to. But I gave up my home to see you satisfied. And I just called to let you know where I'll be living. It's not much, but I feel welcome here inside. And I've got swinging doors, a jukebox, and a bar stool. My new home has a flashing neon sign. Stop by and see me anytime you want to, 'cause I'm always here at home till closing time. Everything I need to drive me crazy. I've got everything I need to lose my mind. And in here the atmosphere's just right for heartaches. And thanks to you, I'm always here till closing time. I've got swinging doors, a jukebox, and a bar stool. My new home has a flashing neon sign. Stop by and see me anytime you want to, 'cause I'm always here at home till closing time. Yeah, I'm always here at home till closing time.
Good job, guys. Good job. Congratulations. All right, and we've got, there we go. Amanda, hey.
Hey.
Good morning, everybody.
Listen to the sound of my voice.
Look at this. This is big time now, hey?
Yeah. I finally got bumped up.
First, we're going to welcome everybody to Good Morning Nanton Live. So thanks, everybody who's popping in, joining us throughout the show here. And to those who watch it after we go live, look at this. I've got this. Yeah. It's kind of cool. Hey, I've got the on-air sign here and everything. Cool. It's all lit up. And so we're getting big time. I think we're down to the last final push and week here. We're at the what they call the home stretch of getting the studio finally finished, except for maybe like small little details that, but we're still functional. So we'll be able to record our commercials and we'll be able to focus on the radio station more. And speaking of which, if anybody is not familiar, of course, with our radio station, Euroradio.ca. We talk about Nanton content on the radio station, but we play music from all over. Plus, we play local music as well. So if anybody wants to check that out, they can go to Euroradio.ca. So yeah, we're pretty excited because I think we're going to be finished in the next week here with the studio, like the major renovations on the studio. So that's going to be cool. And then you guys, of course, come over and we're going to have a big party for everybody who's helped out to make this happen. So. Now
I'm all up for a party.
Yeah, well, you know what, and it's good timing because we're all allowed to have parties together now. So this is great. Oh, speaking of people being allowed to be together now, Amanda, who's there with you? Does somebody want to photobomb you or video bomb you or Facebook Live bomb you?
Come and just wave your hand.
Who's that?
Laying here.
Oh, you got a lane there in the house. I told her she can go and raid the fridge if she wants. So did she go and have any breakfast or anything like that?
Yeah, she's making herself some breakfast right now.
Is she? Okay. Awesome. Good. Okay. Well, before we do birthdays here this morning, I want to make sure we say thanks to our sponsors for the show. So Nanton Napa Auto Parts. Apparently they've got Boost Bluetooth headphones. They have wireless headphones in stock. And Amanda's been moved up here to headphones. Hers are wired, though, so we might have to go to Napa Auto Parts and see if we can get some wireless headphones. Grab your pair of Boost wireless headphones while supplies last for the whole month of July. Take 15% off the retail price. So that's our sponsor here at the beginning of the show, Nanton Napa Auto Parts. Go grab their Boost Bluetooth headphones, 15% off for the month of July. Okay, so we're going to get to some birthdays now. I understand there's a couple things that are happening with the birthdays here. So you guys are okay still doing the birthday song and everything? I know every week we kind of have a debate about that. And then every week we have a debate about what you guys are going to sing. You guys have your little domestic, right, before the show?
Oh, we've got to the first song today. We haven't figured out what we're doing for the other two yet.
Yeah,
okay.
We have no idea.
Okay, but I'll put you to the background and then you guys can fight it out,
yes,
okay?
After happy birthday.
However, we are going to do our happy birthdays. So there's Vanessa, you've got a special happy birthday that's happening today.
I
don't
do.
I don't have a slide for, but tell us about it.
No, my baby brother is turning 43 years old today.
Your baby brother is turning 43 years old.
Yep.
Wow. Still a baby, 43 years old.
He used to enjoy torturing me.
Oh, did he?
Like
okay.
Daily basis, just like all little brothers do.
All brothers do that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Big brothers, little brothers.
Okay, so we've got some other birthdays we're going to mention here. And Amanda, you've got a birthday you need to tell us a little bit about. You reminded me here this morning about this one. So let's bring this one up first. So who's this here? Somebody who's trying to make sure that nobody knows that it's his birthday. So what's the story behind this, Amanda?
I noticed the other day that somebody had made a post on Jennifer's page about, is that a birthday present for Jeff? And then I saw nothing else sort of saying anything about a Jeff's birthday. And I think I even saw Jeff on that day, but he didn't say anything. So I went back in through his Facebook last year where it was revealed that he had removed his birthday from Facebook because he didn't want the attention. So obviously we need to make it known, and we got to put it in our calendar, and we got to shout it out to everybody that it's Jeff Murray's birthday on July 7th. Write it down.
So make sure we take anybody who doesn't want to be known for their birthday and make them known for their birthday. That's exactly what we're here to do.
Yes.
So. Okay, we have a lot of birthdays today, actually. So you guys get ready for this. Here we go. So we've got Morgan Dozman, her birthday. We've got Erin Johnston, her birthday. We also have Lenora McClelland, her birthday. And then we've got Dana Glass. And then I'm crossing my fingers and hoping that I got the picture of the right person on this one, because I don't know Dorothy personally, but I think this is Dorothy Kent. Can you guys confirm that or no? Let's see. No? You guys can't confirm it? Okay. So let's hope. I hope that's Dorothy. Dorothy, I hope that's you. And I apologize if it's not. If anybody else who's watching can confirm that that's Dorothy, that'd be great. So this is who we're singing happy birthday for today.
Wait. Pam also says Jocelyn Stangowitz has a birthday tomorrow. So
okay.
Got to add Jocelyn in there too.
Add Jocelyn in there as well. Okay, so you guys ready? So we've got Morgan, we've got Dorothy, we've got Erin, we've got Lenora, we've got Dana, we've got Jeff, and then we also have. Pam said that's Dorothy. That's good. And then we also have Jocelyn. Okay.
Jocelyn and my brother Simon.
Okay. Here we go.
Okay.
Here we go. You guys ready?
Please.
Let's do happy birthdays for everybody.
We're singing because please, I need names today.
Okay. Happy birthday to all these people. Go ahead.
You know, we're working from home. We're actually sitting at Vanessa's desk right now. I don't know why she didn't write these things down.
Is the pen and paper over there?
You think you're right, but I'm the same way. You think I'd do something that's pretty obvious and logical, but nah. Let's make it hard.
Why do that?
Yeah. Okay, go ahead.
First line is happy.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Morgan, Dorothy, Erin, Lenora, Dana, Jeff, Jocelyn, and Simon. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday, everybody. There we go. Got
All I
through
can
the.
say is, Simon, you had better be watching the show.
That's the only one you're getting.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Well, happy birthday, Simon. Glad you could. I hope you're joining. You better be joining us. We included you in the song. So
It's mid-afternoon for where he is. So
Yeah, he's in Scotland.
he's in Scotland. Oh, wow.
Cool.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe you can start passing the word around about Nanton in Scotland then. Get everybody in
Maybe.
Scotland watching the show
Maybe.
too.
Yep.
I think early evening in Scotland right now, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
He should be awake.
Something like that, yeah. I think they're about like a 7-hour difference from here to there or something like that.
I
So
think his plan was to be very drunk today, so I'm not sure.
So he may not be.
okay.
this is usual birthday plan.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have some mornings that we want to go through here. So of course we've got the dads on, so Gary, and we've got my dad on, so saying good morning to everybody. We've got Amanda who's saying good morning. We have Mom who's on here saying good morning. So thank you very much for joining us, you guys. Again, the support, the family support is great to have. The community support is great to have too. That's the whole point of this show, is trying to bring people on from the community so that we can let our community know what's going on and who we should support in this town. Mom mentioned the on-air light there again, said that she really likes the on-air light. Thank you very much, Mom. I appreciate that. So we're going to be hanging that up. Now, we have a couple things that we're going to be doing on the show today before we get to our interviews. And I think the first interview we're going to get to here is Bobby over at Primal Soul, because they have a market that they're going to be actually bringing into Nanton. I'm not sure if it's the first time. Again, Amanda and I are new here. So is it?
I think we've done it to go. Pam can probably confirm, but I think they've tried to do it in years past for sure.
Have they?
But
Okay.
On Main Street, and they have live stuff going on. Yeah.
Okay. So we're going to talk to Bobby about the market that they're bringing to town here. And it's really to revitalize. I think it's to revitalize. And, that's always what happens when you bring a market to town. So on Main Street in downtown Nanton, we're going to talk about that and what vendors are going to be there, what entertainment's going to be there. I think we're going to be there actually doing live on location with the radio station. So Euro Radio. So we can talk a little bit about that. And so before we get to that, though, I have a special segment I want to do on the show here today. Now, this requires some music in the background, and this one is a dedication to Carrie, not Gary, Carrie Gataint. So can you guys hear this music?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Green is the color, football is the game. We're all together, winning is our aim. So cheer us on through the sun and rain. Saskatchewan Rough Riders is on.
Okay, so Carrie and I have a bit of a rivalry going on here, and I decided that I would help her out to come to the proper side of the football rivalry, because the Saskatchewan Roughriders really are the best team with the best fans in the league, not even close to the Calgary Stampeders. And I think I convinced Carrie to come to our side. She actually decided that she was going to wear this shirt. This girl loves
nice. This is nice.
I don't think she can get anybody to really side with her for the Stampeders. So I think we've got a bunch more Saskatchewan Roughrider fans in town here. But Carrie, just take a really good look there. So this is obviously you coming to the proper side, and you and I will get together and we'll cheer on the Roughriders. Okay. So, and anybody else in town that wants to get together and cheer on the Roughriders with me, you guys are absolutely welcome to do that. So this is a new segment we have on the show now.
Did you put the watermelons and all that on your head too when you
I
cheer
got
them,
the watermelon today.
Just picked up a watermelon. So.
You make it into the hell?
Yep, I'll wear the watermelon. I have no problem doing that.
Or was it the Pilsner? I've seen the Pilsner cases too.
Okay, so there we go. My dad's Go Riders Go. Yeah, and Amanda Thornhill, I'm not sure what she's saying. I think she meant to say, yeah. And then let's see. Oh, Dad says, love their new stadium. So it looks like we've got a few people on here. Let's see. I think you're fibbing as always.
I feel like our next guest is not on board with this new segment, so be careful. We may lose her.
What are you talking about? Everybody's on
board. The private chat.
Smack Talk. Saskatchewan Smack Talk. Here, let's play that one more time. Yeah. Bleeding green, bleeding green. So very excited to have this new segment on our show every week. We'll see what Carrie can come up with. Maybe she'll form her own show, a rivalry show, like, and then she'll start putting me in clothes that I don't want to be in or something. Anyway, let's pop you guys to the background. We'll have you guys come back in. You guys can fight about what song you're going to do next in just a bit here. Okay, we're going to bring on our first guest of the show. So from Primal Soul, we are introducing Bobby Dino, one of my favorite names in town here. Bobby Dino. Bobby, how you doing there, Bobby?
I'm good. How are you guys today?
I think we're fantastic. So we wanted to bring you on quickly and just talk about, what spawned this whole street market that you guys are doing. Who's working on this? Are all the businesses down there working on it, or is just a core business that are working on it? Or
well, I mean, there's just a few organizers.
Yeah.
Because we wanted to just make sure that we had everything, kind of tight and going well for this first one. I mean, I think we're probably going to open that up a little bit for more input as we go along, because we're going to do 2 more after this summer, and then I guess we'll reevaluate and see from there. But yeah, as you know, all of us down here, I mean, pretty much so many of the businesses on Main Street have started since like October in 2020, which I know all of us are a little crazy because that's what you do during a pandemic.
Crazy.
You open a brand new business.
that's what entrepreneurs do.
I mean, I think it's honestly just such a sign of the energy that's out here in Nanton. Everybody is just so hopeful and optimistic, and and we're just moving forward and making things awesome. So
that's great. That's awesome. So a big question came down the pipe here, and I think this may have come from our own house band. They were kind of curious on what was the decision that went behind the day and the times, because they were kind of wondering about, people working on Fridays, and if you think that that's going to be an issue with getting people to the market. What was the mindset doing it on Fridays from the times that you did it?
You know what? You can't like everybody, as you know.
Yep.
I mean, it's. I think like Fridays are just an awesome day for people to be traveling through. I mean, I think we'll get that crowd that is like driving through Nanton to go to all the wonderful places they go. Part of it was the approval, and not wanting to like mess with some of the other things in conflict with some of the other awesome things that go on in Nanton, like the Saturday morning market. And so that was kind of behind it. And I mean, like anything else that's growing, we'll, look at it down the road if it wasn't a good time. But I think it's an awesome time, honestly. I mean, when you look at so many of the festivals that places like Calgary and stuff have, they're on Fridays or Saturdays it'll be awesome.
I think Calgary is quite successful in getting a lot of people out to their Stampede breakfasts, which go till 11 o'clock or noon almost every single day. So I'm sure that there's a lot of people who would be available to be able to come out to something like this.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. No, I think the more energy we create around it, and there's been a ton so far, I think it's just gonna grow. So.
And so what can you tell people and share with people what is going to be featured at this market? How many vendors are you going to have? Kind of entertainment?
There's so many vendors. There's too many to list. There's just going to be such amazing. So far, there's over 40. And that was like as of like Thursday. So I'm not even sure of the count at the moment. The amazing Jen is taking care of that from Blended Home Decor. She's like doing such an amazing job, mostly spearheading this. So grateful for that. But vendors, buskers, food trucks. I mean, it's just going to be so full, and so many of the other amazing businesses that are going to have booths down here on Main Street for that day, just so that they've got a real good presence, which I think is super important. Yeah,
Bobby, can you go back? Did she cut out there for you, Amanda? Because she cut out for me. So can you go back
a little bit?
Go back and just kind of recap that last part here.
The last part. So, how many vendors, or just that?
No,
it's pretty. It's very full.
After that,
and it's an art, right? It's an art theme? So there's all sorts of.
There's totally
music.
An art theme. Yeah. Yeah, and we're going to theme them as we go on, just to kind of highlight some of the, amazing talent here in town. Yeah, maybe it was like the part where I'm talking about all the local other local businesses that are going to be down here and
I think
having
that was the
booths.
part, yeah.
Yeah, cool.
Okay, so we're gonna have
Yeah.
a lot more local
So
businesses,
the local
that are gonna
businesses
be down on
that
the
aren't
street as
right
well.
on Main Street. Yeah.
Perfect. And then we're gonna have, of
support
course,
has been
you at Primal Soul yourself. You got a commercial that's running on the Nanton radio station that just started
Thank
here
you.
recently, and you've been playing the Nanton radio station in your store. And
Yes,
we
sir.
are actually going to be live on location with the radio station, so we'll get a chance to talk to you actually at the market as well, I hope, and bring you on live on the radio station, and everybody can hear you there, and we can promote it that way as well. So that's going to be fun. We'll be playing music throughout the market there, and on the one side, I think we're going to be over by the candy store. So just so people know, the radio station is going to be live on location over by the candy store on a stage there. So if you guys want to come and say hi to us, then you can.
And if there's vendors still out there that are watching and hearing this today, we're still open to take some vendors. So
How much space do you have?
all of us
How
have
many?
the paperwork for that, so you can contact any of us.
And how much space
we've got
do you
from
have for
street end to
vendors?
street end, so quite a bit of space.
How many-
I want to say we decided that there could probably be 80, something like that.
Wow.
But I'm not a numbers person, you know that.
Wow.
I could totally be fluffing that, but we'll go with that. Let's go with 80.
Okay, let's go with 80.
And
Okay.
so what are the requirements? Like, do you have to be a business in town? Do you have to have a business
Oh, no.
license?
No, you don't have
Just
to
set
be a
the
business in
table
town.
and
We have a bit of a prorated system going on that if you are a business in town, it's less for you to have a space,
Okay.
and just a little bit more for people that aren't from town. So, but like super, super reasonable, like $20 for your spot. So, yeah, we just want to make it accessible, and especially with everybody coming off not being able to.
She freezes really well.
Really open for that. So,
Bobby, you freeze really well.
I'm sorry. Welcome to my old building.
That's okay. So what was I'm assuming that because we were shut down for so long with the government restrictions around COVID and stuff, that this is one of the reasons why you guys really wanted to get this going. Now, I was asking earlier if this is one of the first markets that has ever actually been done on the street there. And I think you said it was, or is it not?
Well, I mean, I think it's the first market like this.
Okay.
But I do know that like the rodeo, like during rodeo weekend and Nanton days and all of those things, they've had markets down here, the chili cook-off. So not the first experience with Main Street being closed off by any means, but
Right.
I think probably the first one that, is like this. So, yeah.
So first one of its kind. And again, going back to my question before about, what really prompted this? What was the motivation behind doing this market? Was it because everything kind of has been shut down for the last 2 years and we wanted to do something to revitalize that area, or was this going to go ahead anyway?
Well, I mean, honestly, yeah. I mean, I think all of us are like, let's get out there after COVID and do some really cool things for sure. But also just because all of us are so new down here, just to like, create that cool energy and just like make everything known and get Nanton even more on the map and show people how cool our little town is, because it just is. And the energy out here is just so unbelievable at the moment. I mean, it just is new and fresh, and we just want to keep that going.
Isn't it amazing? Like the energy in Nanton right now is just amazing. I mean, it's booming in the town right now.
Yeah,
So
it's fabulous.
People who have not
Fun to
been to
be part of.
Nanton, you need to come here. I mean, we've got some amazing shops, like the museum here is amazing. The candy store obviously is a staple of this town. And in the energy around here, there's a lot of compliments that come our way as well, which is great. I mean, starting the radio station here, the grocery store, the Fresh Mart plays our radio station. So we get to go in there all the time and hear it in there. So that's great. The Hive is playing our radio station. And, we do this show every Saturday morning to show people who in Nanton we want to support, right? So we want to support this market, support you, and want to promote it.
So many amazing businesses, like just so many. So yeah,
so many cool people in this town that do so many amazing things. So yeah, let's keep that going. We just hold on one second. I've got a few comments that have been coming in here. This comment here says, "Good morning from Saskatchewan. Primal Soul is awesome. I enjoyed my little visit to the store. I'm thankful that there are places like this locally."
I'm sure that's Becky. I think
I was just going to say Becky's in Saskatchewan, so I'm assuming this might be Becky. And then she also said, "I'm not even sure if I'll make it to the street market," which is unfortunate. So Becky, you got to get back in time. Well, no, you if it's Becky,
more than one. Yeah,
there's going to be more than one. You guys are doing it for what, 3 months in a row or something like that?
Yeah. So the third Friday of July, August, and September.
The third Friday in July, August, and September. So there's lots of opportunity there for Becky to be able to come, or anybody to be able to come to the market and check it out. So now you know when it is. And then we had this person say, "I've been telling people about Nanton on my travels, especially after I came across Nanton water." So I would like to have Nanton water on our show sometime, because that's a thing to do. And then my dad from Cincinnati, "I will come as soon as I can." So
because your brother was here yesterday, Rick, and so he beat you to it.
We had a chance to walk around the grain elevators yesterday in Nanton with my dad's brother. So Dennis was here yesterday
from Ontario,
and they're from Ontario, so they came to visit. And so my dad's in Cincinnati, and his brother was here from Ontario yesterday. So we had a great visit with him. But thank you very much, Bobby. I appreciate you coming on here and sharing everything. Is there anything we missed, and anything that you wanted to share that we should get out to the public before we let you go?
Just that it's on Friday. If you're a vendor, you need to start setting up at 8:30. And then the event time is from 11 to 7 on Friday.
Okay, perfect. Yeah. Okay, well, thank you very much. Have a fantastic day, and we'll talk to you later.
You too.
Okay,
awesome. Thank you.
Bye. Okay, great. So yeah, everybody knows that the market's coming. Of course, you know the Saturday morning market, the farmers market's already happening over at the church on the highway. And look at this. We've got Vishal here saying, "Good morning, everybody."
Oh, wow. Hi.
So I don't think we've ever had Vishal on the Nanton show before. So now you guys know that we also have the Friday market. It's the third Friday of every month.
Yes.
Running from this month until September. So make sure you guys make it out to Nanton and check out all the great things that are happening here. So let's talk about our sponsors again, because they are the ones that help us keep this show going. So, of course, we've got Remax First. The real estate market in Nanton is still a seller's market like no other. On average, at any given time, Nanton has 30 properties for sale. And for the last 5 months, we've had only 11 or less. And we're getting on to probably more than 5 months now. Inventory is extremely low, and the buyers are primarily coming from Calgary. 43 homes have sold since the beginning of January, up 307%. For context, in an average year, Nanton sells 41 homes. Home values are also up by 18% from last year, and several things are contributing to this unexpected shift in the market. The cost to build new is no longer affordable. With the current cost of lumber, interest rates are at an all-time low, and buyers are taking advantage of that. And more people are able to work from home, so their commute is no longer a concern. If you have been thinking about selling, we should talk. We are not sure how long this market surge of sales will last. You may be surprised what your home is worth. Jen and Simon are both live in Nanton, and their office is next door to Because I Said So. They have 20 years of experience and work together to bring our clients the highest level of service. So thank you very much to Jen and Simon for sponsoring the show. We appreciate that. And then, of course, we've got our Subway, which have the $7 footlongs, choice of meatball, cold cut, turkey, and ham, dozen cookies for $5.99. Eat healthy, stay healthy. That's the Nanton Subway. So thank you very much to them as well. Let's bring our entertainment back in here. So if you guys duked it out there on what the next song is going to be?
I think so.
Yeah. Okay.
I was just saying, just thinking there with Subway. I think we were really thankful for them. I think during that heat wave, I think we must ate there like 3 or 4 times.
Oh yeah. Yeah. No, we pick up subs every once in a while too. Like if we're doing workout about and we realize that we missed lunch or something like that, we run to the Subway and get lunch there. So it's very helpful place to go, and the staff there is so friendly. So I love everybody there. Okay, you guys. Well, let's get the surprise out of the way here. So let's find out what you guys fought over.
Take it away, Jason.
You ready?
We're
Take
ready.
it away.
On the road again. Just can't wait to get on the road again. Life I love is making music with my friends. I can't wait to get on the road again. On the road again. Going places that I've never been. Seeing things that I may never see again. I can't wait to get on the road again. On the road again. Like a band of gypsies, we go down the highway. We're the best of friends, insisting that the world keeps turning our way. And our way is on the road again. Just can't wait to get on the road again. Life I love is making music with my friends. I can't wait to get on the road again. On the road again. Like a band of gypsies, we go down the highway. We're the best of friends, insisting that the world keeps turning our way. And our way is on the road again. Just can't wait to get on that road again. Life I love is making music with my friend. I can't wait to get on the road again. No, I can't wait to get on the road again. Do 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 do.
Yay!
Just a quick one.
Did you guys know that Alanis Morissette just did a rendition of that
Yes.
with Willie Nelson?
Yes.
So we played on the radio station. Is that
I know.
where you found it? That's where you found out?
That's how I know about
Yeah,
it.
that's how you know.
We played it on the radio station. So see,
Keeping us informed with the latest and greatest.
that's right. That's what we're trying to do.
That's exactly what he says.
Yes.
Well,
and Amanda and I
that was. I was to say that was the song that went out. We were talking about that, or we could do something for Stampede-ish, because that's starting now too.
Yeah. What about the
Something about a
Stampeders?
rodeo?
So
No, not
you're
the
not going
Stampeders,
to play the rodeo song, are you? You're not going to play.
No,
No, we discussed that.
No.
we thought that wouldn't
do
be
that.
appropriate.
Well, it's for no.
Well, we should talk about though. The Highway 533 band has a new Facebook
We
page.
do.
Yeah, they got
Yes.
is it a Facebook page or Facebook group?
We did a Facebook page just because
Did you?
we've
Okay.
had a few people asking about how to get a hold of
Yeah.
us and that kind of stuff. So we put the information on there, and it's
Awesome, and some very cool pictures. Very nice.
yeah.
I know I got the invite to join the Facebook page, and I looked at it. And went,
Yeah, I know. Strange invites.
Eh,
Yeah. Eh.
looks like spam.
But that's really cool, though. That I'm really happy that you guys are getting some exposure from this, and people are paying attention and giving you a call, and maybe book you for some shows or something.
Oh yeah, that's fun.
But you
Like
you got some other gigs that are coming up anyway, right?
yeah, I've actually got three
does.
Stampede breakfasts coming, or I guess lunches. I guess this week.
Nice.
So
Wow.
that's it so far. So
Everyone's just jumped on the bandwagon. Hey, let's get events going. And we were at Long and McQuaid last week, and they said they've been so busy that people are just clamoring. They just want to get out there and play music and have events. So it's awesome.
Amanda Thornhill says she liked the page, so
Yep.
yeah, we see.
good to
Thank
see
you,
that
Amanda.
it's growing. How about Vishal? Vishal, are you gonna? He says, "Good morning, gang." But Vishal, are you gonna like their page too? Are you gonna we'll get Vishal to have a party or something like that, and you guys can play. Invite
Yeah,
invite all.
we're
of us
available
over
for
to
street
his place.
parties or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Because we do have this, and then we have our main band and all that. So
Yes.
Yes, that's right. So I wanted to talk to you guys quickly about something that came up a few maybe a few months ago. A little segment that I did on the show here, and we did it just for fun. It was just a joke. And Vanessa, you and I were talking before the show.
Oh, yeah.
Now we brought this up, and so anybody who's not seen this, it was how to properly scratch a person's back. Okay, and I wanted to bring this up again because when we brought this up the first time as a joke, I brought it up that this is the way you should help somebody to know where they're itchy on their back. So use the baseball analogy. So there's a baseball field there, and you got second base and shortstop, pitching mound. You got the left-hand batter's box. You got the right-hand batter's box, home plate, the right foul line, right field, center field, left center, or left field. And if you did need somebody to scratch in between left field and center field, just say left center or right center or whatever, and then they'll know where to scratch. Now, this was a joke. However, Amanda and I started using this.
It makes sense.
It is the best way to get somebody to scratch your back.
I went from being the worst back scratcher to the best because I knew exactly where.
She knew exactly where to scratch. Once I told her, oh no, you got to go to left field. No, left center. Okay, perfect. Yes. No, hit a home run. And then she'd scratch. It's amazing. Vanessa, you were saying the same thing, right? What was your issue?
I get heck all the time. See, no. Those are the bleachers. Vanessa,
what were you saying about this?
Well, it's just, you have an itch that you can't reach and you need to scratch. And so somebody tries to scratch it for you. And it's like, no, like right there. But as soon as you say scratch right there, they move their hand over.
I know.
And they're not scratching that spot right there anymore.
That was the problem I was having with Amanda. So I go, no, a little bit to the left, a little bit to the right, down. Okay, now you got it. You're perfect right there. And then her hand would just start moving off of it. And I go, what are you doing? You had it. So now when I give her the baseball analogy, it works perfect every time. So
perfect. Yeah.
I'm just going to let everybody know that's the way you should have people scratch your back. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. So we've got another guest we're going to bring on here. And I believe she's at the house there. Did she finish her breakfast?
Yeah. She's ready to go.
She's ready to go? Okay. So I'm going to pop you guys, Vanessa and Jason. Say bye to everybody. Bye. Say bye. Okay. So let's bring Elaine on here. So Elaine actually popped over because she was apparently only about a block away from us. Elaine, you were about a block away from us when I saw you there this morning. What were you doing? You were at the farmer's market this morning. What were you doing there?
I was at the farmer's market, and I was helping at the table and just counting how many people were coming in and just seeing if anybody needed any help with tables and things like that.
Wow. So since you're only about a block away from our house, you decided just to come right over and sit down and do a little interview and promote what you have going on.
Well, I thought that was a great idea, and thank you very much for giving me the opportunity.
And look at this. This is the first time Amanda has had a pair of headphones and that microphone. So you get to use that professional equipment for the first time there. So yes, this is an amazing opportunity for you.
Very exciting.
Okay, so let's talk about what you guys are doing. So you're collaborating with the Nanton Quality of Life. You are with the Nanton Children's Society. And tell us a little bit about the Nanton Children's Society first. So people who don't know about it, what do you guys do?
All right, I'm just going to take a step back because I am part of the Children's Society, but I am also part of a group called the Porcupine Hills Early Childhood Coalition. And when coalitions were happening throughout the province about as late 10 years ago and in that period of time, we were able to purchase some equipment. And this is very, very basic equipment that we can have put out for little children to play with. So now with the Children's Society, I've been able to partner with them when they've done their children's festival and also with Quality of Life. So when you're talking about the venue that's coming, some of the activities that we have planned in Nanton are more adult focused. There's things for children that are a little bit older, but the coalition really focused on children under 5. So that's not to say we won't have activities for kids a little bit older, but we really focus on things for the little tiny guys or the younger set, I might say. So we have some interactive things where they can come and just play. So we'll definitely have a water station that's there, and we'll have ones that have balls and things, and just for kids to come and play.
That's cool. So Dana's on here right now, and she said the professional equipment looks fantastic.
Oh, good, Dana. It seems to be working well.
That's awesome. And then I've got somebody else on here. I don't know if this is Becky or not. Becky's been commenting, and we haven't seen who it is, but it doesn't matter. They said you are such a lovely soul.
Whoa, well, thanks. This is a real boost, isn't it?
I think everybody in town knows how lovely of a soul you have. So
Thanks.
well, you're past. I mean, you were a teacher in Nanton.
For many, many years, I went to that brick building on the corner, and now I just get to play with kids.
Wow, that's so cool. Okay, so what is this collaboration with the Nanton Quality of Life and the Nanton Children's Society?
So we're this on Monday from 10 o'clock in the morning until noon. We're going to do a pop-up play, and some people might be aware of these. We did 2 last summer where families are just invited to come and bring their little ones and play. So it's a great opportunity for people to get to know each other and for children to try some different equipment. Now, for those people that don't know, Quality of Life is that little log building close to the Bomber, close to the community center, and we'll just be in the grassy area around that. If it's hot like it is today, we'll go with the shade. So we'll just move things around as so that we have some shade there. So we're encouraging families to bring their sunscreen and a hat and water bottles and their blanket and then come out and play.
So this is not, so when I first heard about this, I'll be honest with you. I first heard about it. I thought that the kids were putting on a play. I thought they were.
No,
that's what I thought.
No. They just get to come and play.
Now, if they wanted to put on a play.
Oh, sure. We could set up a little area for them. Sure, for sure. I mean, I was part of a group last week learning more about different literacy things that would really fit right in. We could just have a little thing and put the puppet theater out there, and they could just go inside the puppet theater and put on their play. That would be great.
That's great. So I'm gonna share my screen with everybody because I believe the right here. There we go. So this is the Nanton Quality of Life Foundation Facebook page. And if you scroll down here, everybody will see the post that they put on. So this is for July 12th. The pop-up play in the park will be from 10 o'clock to 12 o'clock on Monday on the grassy side of our building. So this is what you guys are doing.
Right.
Let's see. If you have a 2 to 4-year-old, we have some buckets of fun at the office filled with sidewalk chalk, bubbles, a shovel, a coloring sheet, and freezies. Now, you said that this is going to happen more than just the one time?
Yeah, Jen's really hoping that we can do at least one more in August, and so we'll see, and hopefully that will happen.
And this has happened before, though. You guys have done this before?
Yeah, we have. Last year, we were able to do 2 in the park, that area. We have done them as part of the Roundup Days for many years. We've been part of the Children's Society and have offered something for the little kids. Sometimes during the Roundup Days, when the Children's Society was having their big festival, there would be a lot of bouncy castles. Some of them, there was height restrictions and some of the little guys, and also there were very, very long lineups. So we had some interactive things. So if families were waiting to get their face painted, somebody could stand in line while the kids went to play. So, yeah.
Cool. That's awesome. How many kids do you usually find that you get out to these things, or how many would you like to see?
Well, like with one of our pop-up plays, I mean, we'd like to see anybody who is able to come out. Sometimes we celebrate if we even have 5, whatever, but most times we have around 20 families come out. Like that would be on a good day kind of thing.
That'd be great. So we get up to 20 families. So all the families pass that around town. Obviously, we're here to promote Elaine and what she's doing with the Nanton Quality of Life and the Children's Society and the pop-up play in the park there. So I've got Dana here who also popped in and said, look at this. This is awesome. Thanks, Dana. Elaine, think of the best activities for little kids combining water, wood, cardboard, crafts, and games. Okay, you got to tell us a story here about Kristen Hall. We went to visit her at one point, and they took some time to play with the kids and something that you had put together for them, and they just absolutely loved it. So what was that?
The coalition also has some literacy bins that families can borrow, and these bins have a whole variety of activities in there, and they're more focused basically on a book and then some activities inside. So in March, we were able to do one with quality of life, and it was based on a children's book, and families came in and created things that they could take home and keep. But we also have them now where you can borrow one. So if Kristen wants to borrow one, I think the one that Logan has right now might be the summer one. So it has a lot of different summer activities. Of course, he loves the ones that have the insects in them, but and some other little children with somebody is going to get the frog one. And so they're based on a book, but then they have activities in there. So those are also available if families would like to contact me. We can see about lending those out, and we have a lot of them.
And tell me, what is the best way for people to contact you?
Facebook works really well. They can just message me on there. That would work well.
So they just have to look you up,
Yep.
Elaine Mann, on Facebook, and then they can send you a message directly, and you can help them with all the kids' needs.
And if they want to come out and play, they can just talk to me and we can make arrangements on Monday.
Perfect. That's awesome. Is there anything we haven't covered here that you want to let everybody know?
Just one more thing, Dave. We're encouraging older kids to bring a rock. Dana had an idea of a different way to paint rocks. And so Jen and I would like to try that. So we're going to ask the older kids to bring a rock. And then one of the stations for them will be to use Dana's idea on how to do the first part of the rock. The second part, where they do the tree and things, they'd have to do that at home after their the paint is dried. But we're encouraging the older kids to bring that.
Perfect. Well, that's great. Now, did you get your breakfast? I told you that you can go through the fridge and have whatever you want.
You know what? There's so many great treats down at the farmer's market. I think I'll just run back down there.
You're gonna go there
and shop down there.
Before you leave, I want you to do so you kind of popped in there when Amanda was on, right? You did like a video bomb. They call it a photo bomb. Yep. You should come to the studio and photobomb me now.
Oh, you think I should go out there?
Yeah, come out here and photobomb me while Amanda gets back in there.
All right.
Check out where the studio's at.
All right. Well, thank you.
Okay.
See you later. Thank you.
Okay, bye. Okay, awesome. So we have Elaine Mahan, and she's part of the Nanton Children's Society. And they've also obviously got that pop-up in the park here for the kids coming up on Monday. So Vanessa and Jason, you're back.
We're back. We're just discussing a song to sing.
Oh, yeah?
It was a Weird Al song. It was called Living in the Fridge.
Oh, yes. Are you doing that one?
No.
No.
I don't know the words enough.
Oh, okay.
You know,
okay. But
you know what
Something
you need?
gross in the fridge today. I don't know what it is.
yes.
Food I can't recognize.
You can do it. You can do it. You can do it.
Living
So,
in the
so for next week, okay? This is what you're tasked with for next week is doing that song.
Living in the fridge. Oh,
Living in the fridge.
We can figure that out. Yeah.
Okay.
So you know what? I was thinking, because we're always talking about what song we should do next, and we're sitting here. We were always trying to figure out, what if we did something? What if we did something?
Yeah.
You know, say
Something like
you could request a song, or
Oh,
Amanda could, or a guest could, or
let
we
the
can do it
public,
next week.
Yeah, let the public request songs, and then you can learn them and bring them on and perform them for everybody.
Yeah,
So
it
somebody's
could be
here
something different.
About to photobomb me. So is she
Okay.
going to come in and photobomb? Look at this.
Come on, Elaine.
so cute.
I'm not sure if she's been in here before when it wasn't. You were. Okay, you were. So she was in here before when it was just like studs and vapor barrier and all the insulation, and that's it. So it's quite a bit different now, hey? Yeah. Okay. I'm going to probably see you over at the farmer's market a little bit later. Okay. Thanks a lot, Elaine. Okay, so we'll start getting requests from people, unless people are starting to send their requests right now, are they?
No, I haven't seen.
Becky says studio tour. I will absolutely do a studio tour. So Becky was working in here. She actually was helping out with the radio station and she's doing some editing. And she was in here right in the midst of when we were doing trying to get everything renovated in here. So we had no walls up, no drywall or anything, and it was just a mess. So I felt bad for her, but you know what? She's on vacation now. So by the time she gets back, it's going to be a completely new space and something that's going to be workable. So, so absolutely, when you get back, we'll do the studio tour then. And then she said, "Song Kamikaze." So I'm not sure if you guys know that one, but
No, we've been known to kamikaze a song once or twice.
yeah, that's true.
They end up in the ditch.
Absolutely. So maybe next week we'll start promoting that. If people want to request songs, then you guys will learn them for the week after.
Yeah, it gives you something different to do.
Yeah,
Yeah.
something
Audience
fun, right?
participation and
That's what we're here for. Just have a little
Depending
bit of
on
fun.
the song, it could take us more than 1 week, but
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Well, just start learning the national songs now. Okay, that's all I have to say.
The national song. That's funny. Hey, Amanda, how are you liking your new set of headphones there and your microphone?
It's weird.
Is it strange?
It is weird.
Yeah.
It's okay. Yeah.
Well, you'll get used
I
to
feel
it.
like it's really loud. I feel like it's really loud, but
Over time, you'll be a pro. You'll be a pro.
Mhm. Yeah.
So I think it looks a lot more professional. So that's good.
I had to turn the fan down because I could really hear the fan noise in the microphone.
Okay. Okay, guys, let's do a thank you to our sponsor here for the last end of the show here. So the last sponsor shout out and announcement. This, of course, is Nanton Napa Auto Parts, and they want to let everybody know that they can save 30% on select car care supplies. Come on down to the store and see the deals for yourselves. So get down there to the Nanton Napa Auto Parts, saving up to 30% on select car care supplies. Thank you very much to Nanton Napa Auto Parts for helping us out and sponsoring the show. We appreciate it. Okay, is there anything else that we need to cover here? Any more fridge talk that we need to do? Any food? I'm trying to think of like good combinations here. Maybe
Don't eat a banana. Don't eat a banana on air. It's so weird.
I was just wondering if we should do like this combination here. What do you think?
oh,
God.
No,
Oh,
no.
disgusting.
No.
No.
Don't.
You don't want me to do that? And then
Oh.
I think we'll save this
I
for
know
the
what's
next
happening next on Hello High River. I don't think I can do it.
I think you have to do it. So if you guys are going to be tuning into Hello High River, expect a little bit of that. So
Oh, we'll be
gosh.
there. We'll be
okay,
there. We'll,
good. Okay.
The peanut gallery's got to be there. So
Yeah, we're pretty good at being the peanut gallery.
Okay. So maybe next week we
Appreciate that.
what's that?
We appreciate them being the peanut gallery for our
Oh,
show.
yes. Yeah. So maybe next week we'll show everybody the finished product here before we have the big grand opening and the reveal. We invite everybody down who's helped us to make this possible. This was the studio before, and we'll show you the studio as it is now, and it's much different. So we're really excited. So okay, well, why don't we say goodbye to everybody? Another week here. We want to thank everybody for tuning in. We appreciate it. Are there any comments that I didn't get to? We have
Oh,
Amanda.
hi.
Come on, come on, Dave, do it. Just talking about the banana and the
Yeah, but
mustard.
Becky said banana and mustard, maybe in hollandaise sauce with mustard, ham. Oh, God. No.
No, Becky,
No.
come on. And Dad says, "Have a great day, guys. Thank you very much." And then, Irma, this is Mom. Says, how about a request for an instrumental piece called "Love Is Blue" from 1968? Anything,
Instrumental piece.
right? Oh, Mom, that's not nice. Come on, we want to hear him sing too.
Well, if Jason can play it, maybe we'll see.
maybe we'll look it up.
Yeah.
And I'll hum it. I'll hum it. I'll hum.
You'll
I'll
hum
hum.
it? Okay.
Yeah, I'll hum like the what do they call it? The harmony or something like that. Okay.
The melody.
Yeah, that's what I'll hum. Okay. Anyway, okay, so we're gonna say goodbye to everybody. You guys can wrap her up here. Take us out. Another performance from our house band, Highway 533 band. Thanks for joining us on another edition of Good Morning Nanton Live. We'll see you guys next week. Bye, everybody.
Thanks. I just want to say we've actually never done this before, so let's see how good it goes. Don't need no copy of Vogue magazine. Don't need to dress like no beauty queen. High heels or sneakers, he don't give a damn. My baby loves me just the way that I am. My baby loves me just the way that I am. He never tells me I'm not good enough. Just gives me unconditional love. Loves me tender, he loves me mad. Loves me silly and he loves me sad. He thinks I'm pretty, he thinks I'm smart. Likes my nerve and he loves my heart. He's always saying he's my biggest fan. My baby loves me just the way that I am. My baby loves me just the way that I am. When there's dark clouds in my eyes, he just sits back and let him roll on by. Come in like a lion, go out like a lamb. My baby loves me just the way that I am. My baby loves me just the way that I am. He thinks I'm pretty, he thinks I'm smart. Likes my nerve and he loves my heart. He's always saying he's my biggest fan. My baby loves me just the way that I am. My baby loves me just the way that I am. He thinks I'm pretty, he thinks I'm smart. Likes my nerve and he loves my heart. Don't see no reason to change my plan. My baby loves me just the way that I am. My baby loves me just the way that I am.